guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another update in my 2020 Project Pan series. I have another exciting update for you guys because we are rolling out 2 more products. I feel like I've had a pretty successful Project Pan this year so far, so I'm super excited about that. But before we get into today's video, I just want to check in with you guys and just say that I hope you all are doing well and staying safe and healthy, and then I hope your families and your friends and your communities are all doing the same. And if you guys have a minute, just maybe say something positive in the comments below for everyone else who is watching. I think that's always fun and nice to see on other people's videos. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited for another update in my Project Pan series because I feel like Project Pans are super fun and just a good time to watch. So if you guys are looking for a little distraction and seeing how well I did this month, then please keep watching. So as you guys probably know, I have not been wearing makeup as much as I was previously just due to working from home every day. I do like to try and put it on when I can, especially because I do a lot of video calls, so I try to sometimes, but there are days where I'm just like not feeling it at all and my hair's in a bun and I'm wearing my glasses all day, and that's just like, it is what it is. I'm in jammies all day. But then there are other days, you know, where I do my makeup. So while my numbers aren't as high as they've been, I've still managed to totally finished 2 products, which is exciting because as you guys may know with my Project Pans, some things I'm just looking to hit pan on, where other things I'm looking to finish, and that kind of depends on how I roll them in. But yeah, I've completely finished 2 products, which I'm super excited about, and one I hope you guys probably know what it is. I'm so pumped that I'm rolling it out of this Project Pan. And just so if you guys aren't 100% familiar with this project, basically what it is the rolling style Project Pan. So my goal is to either hit pan on a product if I didn't have pan going into this project, or my goal is basically finish anything else that I'm rolling in to this Project Pan. And like I said, rolling in because it's a rolling style Project Pan. So what that means is I have 7 products, and as I finish one, I bring something new in to hopefully finish or hit pan on before the end of this project. And so this project is a year-long Project Pan, so I'll be done at the end of 2020. And that's pretty much it, I think, for just like explaining what this project's all about. I love panning. I'm now moving into my 5th month of actually doing it, and I've truly enjoyed doing all of these projects. I think they're so fun, and it's really cool actually moving through products in your collection instead of just like being half-assed about it and like using them sometimes and not using them other times. And I feel like I'm really getting to know my products better, number one, but also I am being way more thoughtful with how I spend my money on products because I have a much better sense of how long they take to use up. And also it's just super satisfying to finish products or hit pan on products. And I'm sure that's kind of why you guys watch these videos, and that's one of the reasons I watch Project Pan videos. 1, because they're super interesting, but 2, it's just so satisfying to see people use up products in their collection. So with all of that being said and talking about satisfaction, let's talk about one of the first products that I finished up. So I finished up this Maybelline Fit Me foundation. As you guys can see, I took a beauty spatula and scraped out the inside as best as I could. And this foundation, I really liked. It was a little dark for me, so I was mixing it with another Maybelline foundation that I also actually ended up finishing as well. And then I have 1 more of these. So I've finished 2. And I have another one that I'm currently using actually. I used this 12 times this month to finish it. I really like these foundations. I think they're really nice. Obviously, that's why I have 3 of them. And this was certainly a darker shade for me. It was really good for summer, but I was almost done with it. So I figured I might as well just mix it with a lighter shade that I have and move it out of my collection. And I'm really happy that I did. I would probably pick this up again, but again, if you guys have watched my makeup inventory, I'm trying to cut back a little bit on foundation. So I think I'll probably finish up some other ones before I would purchase this one again. But I'm super excited that it is now done. The next update is my Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Creme Brulee. The pan size on this keeps getting bigger and bigger, but I still feel like I have a ton of product in here. I pretty much use this like every time I do my eyeshadow as my crease shade. You guys probably know that because I talk about it all the time. I've certainly expanded this pan. Like if you look back at like my intro video, it's expanded quite a bit, but I feel like in the last few months it really hasn't gotten that much bigger, and I'm wondering if I'm more taking from the sides and less from the middle. I'm not 100% sure, but I continue to use this very regularly. I use this 15 times this month, which considering I haven't been wearing makeup that much, I'd say for half the month, that's pretty good. And I'm going to continue to use this. If it starts to crumble at all, I'll definitely try and repress it. But as of right now, I haven't had any issues. So I'm just going to continue sweeping around the outside and using this as my crease shade. My next update is on my Fenty bronzer in Island Ting. I have definitely made some progress on this, I feel like, but certainly there's no huge dip or anything in it yet. There was like an FB on the front of this, like imprinted on, and you can still see like there is an imprint, but I don't think you'd be able to tell what the letters were anymore. So I've certainly made progress in that sense. I just think this is a really nice bronzer. I've been wearing it quite regularly, and I rolled it in just hoping to hit pan. I think I have a few more months left in this, potentially, but I guess we will see. But certainly I'm not in any rush to finish this product up or move it out of my collection at all. I just think I want to hit pan. I want to hit pan on as many products as I can. That's why I'm doing this project, and so that's why I rolled this one in here. And like I said, I think I still have some time on that, and that's just fine with me because I really have been enjoying this, wearing this on a daily basis. And I wore this bronzer 15 times this month. Next, let's talk about this little guy. It is my Avon black eyeliner. I've loved this eyeliner. I've had it for years. I've really enjoyed it, and I feel like I would use it like a lot in the past, and I continue to use it all the time, but I feel like it used to move down a lot faster when it wasn't in my project pan, and then I moved it into my project pan and I like sharpen it like once a month, and I'm not using it as fast. I honestly have no idea why, because I'm certainly wearing it more. I wore this 14 times this month, and I did sharpen it once, so I am making progress on this for sure. It's been a lot slower than I thought it would be. Yeah, I wear this in my waterline. Sometimes I wear it on my tight line, and that's pretty much it. I do really like it, and I like the look of black eyeliner in my waterline. I just honestly thought I would use this a lot faster, and so that's kind of like a testament to the other black liners that I have in my collection. I certainly don't need to buy any more, considering how long it is taking to use this one. And it's been like tiny, like it wasn't like I started here. Like it's been tiny in this project pan the whole time, and I've used it quite a number of times, obviously, throughout the project pan. So I think once I roll this out, I'd love to roll a black eyeliner into my project pan 100 uses and just see how much 100 uses takes on a black eyeliner like this, because I feel like I thought this would move a lot faster than it has. Next update is on my Ulta Beauty Mattifying Face Primer. I have used this quite regularly, like I said, pretty much everything else. As a primer, I wore this 15 times this month. I do really like this primer. I think it's really nice. It certainly feels a lot lighter than it did, you know, last month, and I think I'll continue to use this up. I think this probably only has like 3 months maybe or less left of product left in here, and yeah, I really like this primer. But again, I feel like I also have a ton of primers. This is so interesting because I'm filming this video not too long after I filmed my makeup inventory video, and so now I'm kind of thinking through that when I'm talking about products, because I have a ton of primers. So while I really like this, I think I just want to kind of finish it up and start using some of the other ones that I have, because I don't want them to go to waste either. And it's crazy that I have so many. I really never thought that I had that many primers until I went through and did that project. So I do really like this, and I continue to use it, and I feel like I'm making good progress, and I'm hoping to roll this out in the next few months. The next thing I want to talk about is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in this shade Soft and Gentle. This is kind of similar to my Fenty bronzer in the sense of I have no expectation of really hitting pan on this anytime soon, nor do I really want to. I really like this highlight. I think it's a beautiful highlight. It's a classic highlight. It's one of those ones that was like super popular years and years ago on YouTube, but it still is super nice to use. I certainly have a little bit of a dent going down here, so it's like a rounded product, but then I have a dent going in the middle. I think that had been previously started before I'd moved it into the project pan, but I certainly have probably increased that. I have been swooping my brush around the outside as well to kind of even that out, but I think I have a long way to go if I'm going down the middle through a rounded product. I think it might take me a little while to hit pan, but that's okay. It's just kind of, I want to use the different highlights that I have in my collection. Again, bringing it back to the makeup inventory, but I have a ton of highlights, and so it'd be nice to have a lot more pan on the highlights that I have so I can potentially finish those up in the next year. And I've used this highlight 16 times. I also can think about new ways of using this highlight. I could potentially use this on my inner corner or as a lid shade when I'm talking about eyeshadow. So I think there's opportunities there with this highlight to use it in other ways. I just haven't really explored that yet. And lastly, and certainly my most exciting update, I have finally finished, this is it rolled to the absolute tippy top, my lippy stick in the shade Bound. This has been in here way too long. Honestly, I thought I was gonna whip through this, and it took way longer than expected, but it is now flat up against here, and I could dig in and get the product out, but honestly, I don't really want to. I thought about doing it, and I tried to dig in a little bit, but then I'm like, this is just gonna be gross, and like, what's the point? Like, I'm ready to move this out, and I think I did justice on this of like finishing it, and so I'm super excited that this one is done. It definitely took a lot of uses. This month I used this 22 times, but over the course of this thing, like I use this product a ton. But yeah, it's now done. I can move it out of my collection, number one, and I can also move something else into my project pan. I've literally have been pretty much wearing, this is like if I'm wearing a lip color, it's this mixed with like a couple other things, but it's always including this lipstick, and I can finally say that is done and I don't have to include it anymore. And I'm really excited that I completely finished 2 makeup products. I think that's really awesome, and I'm proud of myself considering it's been like a light makeup month to wear that I was able to do that. Obviously I put in the work in previous months to be able to finish those, but it is, I feel like, super rewarding to be able to move those out and move 2 items in. And so the items that I am moving in, one of them of course is a lip product. It is this Maybelline lipstick in the shade Touch of Spice. And this is the shade that I'm rolling in. So if I scroll it all the way up, that is how big it is. I think it's probably gonna take me a really long time, but I definitely need to do a better job of moving through my lip products. I have a ton of lip products in my collection, and I just need to focus in and finish them. And so my goal for this, like the other lip product I had in this, is to finish it. So I'm looking forward to potentially finishing this. This is more product than what was in that one for sure, just because it's like a thicker lip, but I think I can do it. I certainly think I can do it by the end of the year. I think I'll probably be mixing this with a lot of shades over the summer, and I should probably just swatch it for you guys because it is a little bit of a darker color, so I can certainly mix it with a lighter gloss or a lighter shade. But I was also thinking that I'll probably have this still in this project if that one was any clue, moving into winter and fall. And because of that, I figured this would be a really good shade for that, instead of moving in something that would be great for summer and really bright and then really hard to wear in the winter and fall. So just trying to think through this, be a little strategic. And so I'm moving this in, and I guess we will see how many counts it takes to finish that up. And then the second thing I'm moving in is something that I can hopefully finish in the next month or two. And this is my Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And the reason I'm moving this in is because I've finished one of these in the past, and then this one has been sitting around with about that much left for like, I feel like months on end. And I just like haven't gone for it. I haven't been using it, I haven't been like reaching for it, and I just want to finish it up and move it out of my collection. And so I figured I might as well just move it into the project pan, get through it in the next month or two, and then be able to get it out of the collection and move on and try something else. And so that's a really good way of like, when you have something that you know is almost done, but like you just haven't been putting the time in, that's like a great way to use project pans. And so I'm certainly working on products like these that are way more long-term, but it's also nice to have like something like this, which clearly I can finish this up in the next month or two. And I think that keeps you motivated too, right? When you finish stuff. So that's why I'm rolling this in. This isn't really a makeup product, but I can sometimes use it like throughout the day just to like refresh, or sometimes if I wash my face and I'm not ready to put on my super heavy duty moisturizers, I'll just spray this on until later on in the evening. So I do really like this spray. I really like the Mario Badescu brand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this project pan video and getting to see my update. I I think you guys can probably tell I really enjoy project panning. It's been super fun for me, very rewarding, and I hope you guys have been enjoying following along with my series. I have 2 other project pans that I'm doing. I'm doing a Pan Those Eyeshadows project pan, and then I'm doing a project pan 100 uses. So if you haven't checked those out, be sure to do so. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up or comment below if you liked it. And like I said at the beginning, I hope all of you guys are doing well and staying safe, and thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.